Peace and prosperity be unto all who's listening and watching. It's your girl Shaeranea, right? And I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk to you guys about discipline and why it's so important to have discipline in your life and in your business and in anything in entrepreneurship or whatever it is that you're doing. You want to have discipline because it's teaching yourself that you no longer can stick to how you've been doing things. You have to cut back from doing specific things, or otherwise you won't get to where you desire to be, from point A to point B to point destination. So ultimately, if you don't put yourself in a place of being disciplined and cutting back, because you know what you're struggling with, you know what you're dealing with, and you know what you're having a hard time doing. Now, procrastination is the biggest cripplement of every individual out here, because everyone will sit, knowing they need to go to an appointment at 2. They leave like 1:50 to get to this appointment. It may be an hour away. People wait to the last minute, wait too late to do something. And if you're on time, then you're already too late. So do not procrastinate. Do not put things off too late. Do things when it's necessary. Do not wait to do it. Because ultimately, what that looks like is you're somebody who doesn't take this very seriously. Whatever it is that you're doing, you don't take it very seriously. You obviously don't take yourself very seriously. Whatever it is not important enough to get up and be on time for, so that no one's waiting on you, no one's calling you, no one's, contacting you, making sure that you are present, tending to, for something that you say you desire or something that you set up or schedule. Naturally, when you don't make a commitment, when you don't be devoted to the things you want, it's because you don't have the discipline to do so. And a lot of people, like a large, let's put it in perspective. 99.1% of the population will get up and do the work to pursue their dreams. And then you got the other percent of after the 99.1 point, you got the other percent who will put it off and procrastinate and make excuses and not allow themselves to be accountable, not hold themselves accountable for their own life and their own decisions and the things they want. Because ultimately, the reason why most people don't achieve their dreams is because they don't take the actions to do so. It's not that you can accomplish your dreams. It's not that you were meant to accomplish your dreams. It's just that you don't have that get up and go do it and taking the actions to do so. So it's all about mindset, actions, and discipline. If you can do all three of those things, you can achieve anything you want in this life. Now, even in that sense, when you have mindset, discipline, and actions, you also need to know the steps that it's going to take to achieve the things you want. You also need to know people who are in the same thing. You also want to know people who are experts or very successful in what you want and desire. You also want to put yourself in a position of stepping up now and like overcoming your comfort zone, because ultimately what happens when you achieve or work towards your dreams or pursue the things you want, you will wind up with a lot of different comfort zones that you didn't know you had, and a lot of ones that you are very acknowledged and aware of. And ultimately what happens is you have to grow out of them in order to fulfill those desires, in order to fulfill those dreams and get to A, B, and destination, right? In order to get where you desire to be, you have to be mindful of the facts, right? The fact is, you have something that you desire, but it requires you to have discipline. It requires you to have a mindset, a strong mindset, not just a mindset. A mindset that no matter what happens, no matter what the process is, no matter what I go through during this journey, I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm going to keep my head up. I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to find a solution to the problem. I'm going to be a solution-driven individual, and I'm going to work these things out. That is the biggest thing, right? That's the biggest thing that you want to do, is make sure that you are stepping up and holding yourself accountable to things that you know you need to be committed to. And all this falls in line with how important you find the thing that you want. Because if you're very serious about the things you want in life, you're going to be committed, you're going to be devoted, and you're going to work really hard towards those things and make those things happen, right? So the biggest thing about pursuing your dreams is you want to learn from other people. You want to learn from people who are way ahead of you or way more successful than you. You want to get mentors. You want to be taught. You want to read books, do personal development. You want to expand and excel not only on a outer surface but an inner surface, and you want to grow within, because if you're not growing in here, the life around you is never growing. Okay, there cannot be no full abundance in your life if the abundance is not flowing from within. All the abundance in your life, all the abundance in your achievements, your goals, your finances, your love life, all that abundance rises from within. It all depends on your relationship and your connection to your roots and to yourself, and the love that you have and the self-worth and esteem that you have for yourself, and how committed and devoted you are for yourself. And how are you stepping up for you? Are you stepping up to be the best you can be every day despite mistakes? Loving yourself despite the imperfections, right? You want to be a person who loves yourself and put yourself in a place of discipline. See, the thing about discipline is like constructive criticism. Someone may say, Shay, you did not speak to that person the right way. You did not say this properly. It's pronounced this way. And the best thing about constructive criticism is that, you're not always right. It's coming to this real fact, okay? It's honest, blunt fact, this truthfulness that most people are afraid to admit. You're not always right. Okay, it's room to be wrong in some aspects of your life. Even if you're really good, you could make a mistake in something that you're good at as well, because you're still growing as a person. You're still expanding. You're still evolving. You're still becoming. So it's apparent that we're human, and we're going to make mistakes, and we're going to pronounce things wrong, and sometimes we may not speak right to people always. We may not be in the best mood always. We may not be where we want to be financially. We may not be where we want to be at all. But ultimately, every day is a new day to be better. Every new day is a day to expand and grow, because you want to be the best you can be by making the best choices for your life, being wise in your decisions, but not being afraid to make mistakes, not being afraid to take risk. Now, you got to be wise in your risk as well. Most people just risk it all, but most people don't really value who they are and don't know the value in their time, because time is valuable when you're pursuing things, and you want to be acknowledged about how you pursue those things, okay? Because your how is just as important as your why. But let's get back to it. Discipline is the key to being very successful, because you're putting yourself in a position of doing things. Even if you have to set up a schedule for yourself, like a self-made schedule. Okay, well, I work at this time in the morning. Okay, I can only do it from this time because I have to get the kids. Whatever your situation is, whatever your case may be, you want to schedule things for the convenience of you so that you don't procrastinate. Put yourself in a routine on a daily basis. We are creatures of habit. Humans are creatures of habit. And if you put yourself in a routine basis, you can ultimately teach yourself discipline in any aspect of your life. As long as you keep it on a consistent basis, because consistency is king, and discipline is like the best thing that you can do for all aspects of your life. Honestly, you want to be very disciplined as a person, and that will help you get in the doors, get the financial abundance, get to the places you wish to see, it all starts with you, and then that time starts now. So what are you going to do? Peace, love, and happiness. Have an abundant day. I hope your businesses and your aspirations all be achieved and prosper in this year of 2020. I know it's been rough, but we all can be better than we were yesterday, because your good is not good enough, but you can always be better than you were yesterday, and your good today can always be better than you are tomorrow. You can just keep being better each day. It's knowing that you're not perfect, but if you make these preparations and these steps and you take the process very serious, every day you improve. And that's the most beautiful thing about life. You get to grow, you get to be educated, you get to learn, you get to help people, you get to have unlimited, infinite possibilities of opportunities, and you're never limited, not in a box or anything. You have so much to gain in this life, but you have to take the discipline, and you have to make sure that you're taking the actions, and you have to make sure that you take the risk. I love you all, and have a nice day.